Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar,
and on thisday.com.
For links to those sources, the music done by Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and today I am joined by...
Who is Alice, aka Pam Poovy, Lady Death, whatever you want.
And...
The Golden Loon.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I'm waiting until you realize it's Thursday. He's usually at work.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Yeah. Well, anyway, today is Thursday, aka Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. 3 days. 3 days till Christmas.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, pardon me. Let's jump off into the history of today, shall we? Starting us off in the year 401, Saint Innocent I began his reign as Catholic Pope. Alright. Then we got a meeting of interest here in 1666. Ooh, the year of the beast. The French Academy of Sciences, founded by Louis the 14th, with Jean-Baptiste Colbert, first met in the King's Library. Huh. What are you mumbling about? Alice, we can hear you mumbling.
Oh, shoot, I forgot I wasn't muted.
Then, 1688, the Earl of Danby occupied York for King William III, Prince of Orange. Huh.
Would that be Orange County?
I don't know. By the way, there's an Orange County in Florida, too.
Yeah.
So, but this is weird. How can he be a king and a prince?
Well, must have got promoted and kept the old title. I don't know.
I guess. And then we got a historic event here in 1807. The U.S. Congress passed Embargo Act, and President Thomas Jefferson signed it into law, prohibited American ships from trading in foreign ports as a result of involvement in hostilities between France and Britain. Huh. I almost said Spain, but yeah. Uh-huh. All right, then. We got a music premiere here in 1808. Beethoven Symphonies No. 5 and No. 6, Choral Fantasy, and Piano Concerto No. 4, featuring the composer as a soloist, premiered at the Theater an der Wien in Vienna, Austria. Wow. Alright, that's a lot of stuff to come out on one day.
Yeah. Good old Beethoven.
Yep. Ba-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
1849, the execution of Russian writer Fyodor Dostoevsky by firing squad was called off at the last second.
Oh, God.
Wow. It's just like...
I wonder what he did.
I don't know. Well, he was a novelist. Maybe he wrote something like anti-Lenin or something. I don't know.
Didn't have to write too much. They decided they didn't like it. Forget it.
Yeah. Well, they didn't execute him here, and as soon as I get this evil out of my eye, I'm going to be able to look. There we go. Don't you hate it when random stuff falls in your eye? Oh, he died of a pulmonary hemorrhage. So he wasn't eventually executed anyway.
In what year?
In 1881. This was 1849. So
quite a while longer.
Yeah. It says here, while his writings were largely situated contemporaneously, it is a testament to his ability that they are full portrayals of enduring relevance to the human condition. So obviously he wrote something that somebody didn't like, tried to have him killed.
Yep.
So anyway, we're going to move on up here. 1877, Thomas Edison's photograph was announced by Scientific American. It's not his phonograph, but look how young he is.
Yeah.
So, but
that's Edison right there.
Apparently, yeah. Thomas Edison with his second phonograph, photographed in 1878.
Huh.
Yeah. But as we all know, Edison is a notorious thief and a liar, and I wonder who he stole this invention from. So, anyway, speaking of Edison, they have two pictures of Edison here. This is when he's old.
Yeah.
1882, the first string of Christmas tree lights were created by Thomas Edison.
Big deal.
Yeah.
So we
1885.
can thank Edison for our lights outside?
Well, we can thank him for the invention of incandescent light bulbs. Even though, like all he did was utilize other people's inventions. He had the money and the influence, and the
Yeah.
Like, the connections, he took the credit. That's essentially what he did. So, and this is why he was able to do what he did with Tesla. And that whole rivalry and everything, because he was not an inventor. He was threatened by Tesla because Tesla was actually an inventor. Yeah, and he stole a lot of Tesla's inventions. So, and then there's this joke going around: if a Tesla, the car from Elon Musk, if a Tesla gets stolen, does it become an Edison? So,
good joke.
Yeah. 1885, Ito Hirobumi, a samurai, became the first prime minister of Japan. That's cool.
First prime minister, okay.
The first prime minister of Japan was also a samurai.
Huh.
How fitting,
Yeah.
So,
off with your head.
Yeah. 1885 as well, Pope Leo XIII proclaimed extraordinary jubilee. Okay.
What the heck does that mean?
A lot of happiness.
Yeah. No, I got that, but it's kind of a vague statement.
I don't know. He looks happy. Look at that.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just a happy guy.
Yeah.
Really big ears.
Power
Look at
positivity.
Positivity. Yeah.
Positivity. Thank you.
Although he has really massive ears, bro. Look at that. He can probably hear the Jubilee all the way across the ocean.
Come fly with me.
Yeah. And we've got the boxing title fight here in 1888. Heavyweight boxing champ John L. Sullivan challenged Jake Kilrain. Yeah, Kilrain. So yeah, this is the guy from the picture.
Yeah, bare knuckles at the time.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Actually, I think he was arrested for being too brutal during a bare knuckle boxing match at one point. I think he was.
Makes sense.
Let's see here. John L. Sullivan. Hold on a second. Why can't I? There we go. John L. Sullivan. Search Google. Arrested. Jail 1889. Yeah, here we go. Cincinnati Christmas boxing arrest of John L. Sullivan. Arrested during match. Let's see if I can find an actual here. Okay, well, I'll just look at this article here if it loads. Here we go. Well, this is going to require like a lot of reading and a lot of digging. So, but he was.
Picture, though.
Yeah, he was arrested during a bare knuckle. I think it was a bare knuckle boxing match, but he was arrested during some kind of match for being too brutal. And how can you be too brutal in a brutal thing? That makes absolutely no sense. But it's John L. Sullivan. Anyway, gonna move on up into 1894. Claude Debussy's first orchestral masterpiece, Prélude à l'après midi d'une faune, premiered in Paris. Okay, I know I butchered the hell out of that, but I need a Frenchman in the show now. I have two Germans.
Paris.
Yeah, I have two Germans, in the group.
Yeah.
Now we just need some French, or maybe that's why we don't have any French. So, in 1894, French officer Alfred Dreyfus, court-martialed for treason, triggered worldwide charges of anti-Semitism. Dreyfus was later vindicated. The Dreyfus affair, which was like this huge thing. So you know about the Dreyfus affair?
No, I don't, but I'm just connecting the dots here.
The Dreyfus Affair was a political scandal that divided the French Third Republic from 1894 until its resolution in 1906.
Jeez.
So for 12 years.
Yeah.
So, and I've already had this in multiple underbars, but I'm going to put this in the underbar as well, just for people to further read on this. But yeah, it had something to do with him being a Jew or something, and people were accusing him of something. What was the Dreyfus Affair? Let's see if I can find it.
Saying it why on the document.
Yeah, anti-Semitism and stuff. Yeah.
So that kind of says it.
Which the whole thing about anti-Semitism, it's anti-Semitism is being against Shem, and Shem has nothing to do with Jewishness at all. Well, so it's just a word that for whatever reason has been taken meaning one thing and now means something completely different. But anti-Semitism by definition, Shem has nothing to do with being anti-Jew. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's move on up here. Got some sports history in 1923. Bill Ponsford and Edgar Mayne make 456 opening stand for Victoria. Cricket.
Cricket.
There we go. That's why it doesn't
I
make
have
any
no idea
sense.
what they're talking about. I'm looking at it like, should have known it was cricket.
Yeah, well, I was looking around. I'm like, wait a minute. And I looked over at the guy. What does he do for a living? He's a cricketer. Okay, that's why nothing made sense.
Yeah.
You know? As I say, if you read something verbatim and you feel like you had a stroke, it's just cricket. So, we got another historical event here in 1931. Retrospective show of Mexican artist Diego Rivera opened at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Nice. Film release here in 1932, The Mummy, directed by Karl Freund and starring Boris Karloff, was released in the U.S., the first mummy horror film.
Boris Karloff, man, he did a lot of great horror movies.
And see, like, you know, remember when I was, like, back in the early 2000s and stuff, when The Mummy with Brendan Fraser and all that stuff was coming out, and then they had the Twilight series with all the vampires, there's all the zombie stuff going around.
Yeah.
Like, it's all the old horror films, like, you know, The Mummy, zombies, vampires, Frankenstein, Dracula, you know, it's just pop culture just making the cycle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And here we are again, and a really unique thing, you know, was demonstrated to me. Like I was just, you know, going through a meme site or whatever. But mummies and zombies are the same monsters, just from different socioeconomic backgrounds.
Okay.
You know?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because mummy is like, you know, it's a living dead. That's what a zombie is.
Yeah.
Except a mummy is a rich zombie.
Ah.
See?
Now, did you know Boris Karloff cut a record back in the 60s? I think it was called the Monster Mash.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard it was a graveyard smash. Yeah. You didn't expect me to do that, did you?
No, I did not. You caught me.
In 1941, Tito established first proletarian brigade in Yugoslavia. Has to be military. So,
Obviously.
yeah. And 1941, Winston Churchill arrived in Washington, D.C. for a wartime conference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Washington!
Hey,
Washington.
there she is.
Alice!
Washington here!
Well, hey, yeah, if you want to take your turn, you get to talk about funny mustache man.
Why does it look like he has boogers just profusely coming out there black right there in that picture?
It's his anger, hatred boogers.
It looks like a painting, not an actual picture. In 1942, World War II, Adolf Hitler signs the order to develop the V-2 rocket as a weapon.
Ooh.
Wow. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Like, not to be mistaken with U2.
No. Well, that's a band. So,
That's why
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't mistake.
I know.
yeah. I guess they're both
I know.
explosive, though. They both flew high.
Anyways,
you
in
know?
1960... Well, we got 1963 here today. Official 30-day mourning period for President John F. Kennedy ends. Oh yeah, because he was assassinated that year.
Yeah.
He was.
Sure was. I remember it well.
Yep. I wasn't around for that, but I have gone to Dealey Plaza and taken the tour of the place. It was interesting.
Are you sure you weren't around for that, Alice? You know, like, according to your old boss, you know, you're...
No, I am a time traveler too. So yes, maybe I was drunk that day.
I thought I saw you.
I don't remember. I could have been there. It could have not have been.
You're a travel timer.
I'm a traveler. Hey-oh. Oh, what do we got here? Hey! Our favorite footballer star, Ballon d'Or. Sounds like a bad Scrabble name. In 1964, Ballon d'Or, Manchester United, Dennis Law wins over Best European Football Player, beats inner midfielder Luis Suarez, and Real Madrid Amaxio Amaro, first Scotsman to win the award. Hi-oh!
Ah, first Scotsman, laddie. Good show.
Yeah, those are my three.
And 1965, Dr. Zhivago, based on the novel by Boris Pasternak, directed by David Lean and starring Omar Sharif and Julie Christie, premiered in New York City. Huh. That guy has a really
I have a
skinny
vinyl
head.
record of Dr. Zhivago.
That was a good movie.
Hotel Zhivago.
Dr. Zhivago.
Yeah. And we got another film premiere here in 1967, The Graduate, a U.S. comedy drama film directed by Mike Nichols, starring Dustin Hoffman and Anne Branchcroft, Bancroft, premiered, later to receive the Best Director in 1968. All right.
Damn.
And in 1971, United Nations General Assembly ratified former Austrian President Kurt Waldheim as Secretary General. All right.
Oh. Alright. Seems legit.
Ooh, perfect.
Oh god, why does that look like Mark Zuckerberg?
Kind of.
It does.
Kind of does.
I'm like, what? Mark Zuckerberg was he's like around my age.
Well, we all know he's a lizard people. So.
He's a lizard man.
He's a lizard guy or
He's Mark
android
Zuckerberg's
or,
uncle.
He definitely is not a human being. That is for certain. So.
Yeah. I can get down with that one.
Your turn, Alice.
Yeah, I know. 1974, Phil Esposito, Boston, became the 6th NHLer to score 500 goals.
Nice.
Not the first, not the second, but the 6th. We have in 1974 as well, provisional Irish Republican Army bomb home of former UK Prime Minister Edward Heath, just before announcing Christmas ceasefire.
Wow. So they're
Jesus.
They blew up somebody's house and then they're like, okay, we'll have a ceasefire. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they
buddy.
wanted. Yep, they didn't want any retaliation. Like, we blew up your house, but you know,
Time for a
live
ceasefire.
not, want not.
Stupid.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then we have in 1975, U.S. President Gerald Ford signs the Energy Policy and Conservation Act, the EPCA.
What is that?
Yeah, was ist das?
It responded to the 1973 oil crisis by creating a comprehensive approach to federal energy policy. Well, that's I can
I'm
understand.
wondering.
So.
I'm wondering if that was like the lead up to the oil crisis with Carter in office.
I believe so. Because
That's a good question.
when was Carter in office?
Late 70s.
Yeah, 77 through 81, and this was 75.
Could be.
It has to be. You know.
Yeah.
I would think that was like the beginning of the end. That was a good thing to sign. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. And then
Those crazy times, line up for gas and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yep.
Yep.
Something tells me we're gonna be witnessing that eventually here.
Odd even.
Yeah, you could only get gas depending on your license plate. One day it was odd, one day was even.
I see. All right. Yeah, that's we're gonna be experiencing that here soon.
I lucked out though. I knew
Yeah,
I
that's
had a
exactly
gas
what I was just
station,
saying.
Oh,
So
nice.
I would sneak in.
We only have like a day or so left in our like diesel or something reserves for
I
like
haven't heard of it lately. It was a 30-day supply of diesel.
That was a month ago.
Diesel fuel, yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know how much they've brought online since then, but
I don't know.
Well, not much, probably for a reason.
yeah.
But that will be something we'll have to talk about in Kicking the Peanut.
Yeah. Then 1978, Kenny Jones became the Who's new drummer, replacing the deceased Keith Moon. Ooh.
Yeah, because Keith Moon had died, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
he
well,
did.
it says deceased, so he was not.
Oh, I thought you
alive.
said DC, like DC Comics. I was like, what?
No, deceased, like dead.
Deceased.
Deceased.
Yeah, I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit there for a second. It sounded like you said DC, like DC Comics. I was
Yeah.
like, hmm.
No, he became Black Adam. I don't know. Like, anyway,
Yeah.
1980, U.S. President-elect Ronald Reagan appointed Jan Kirkpatrick, a U.S. ambassador, and James Watt, Secretary of the Interior. All right. And 1981, Argentine General Leopoldo Galtieri was sworn in as military dictator and president of Argentina.
That can't be good.
No.
Oh boy.
Nope. Argentina. Oh, here we go again. So, Alice.
Good old Argentina. Don't clap for me, Argentina.
Alice.
Sorry. Yeah, it's my turn, I know. Give me a second here. Oh. We have a meeting of interest in 1983. The Egyptian president, Hosni Mubarak meets with the PLO leader Yasser Arafat.
I've heard about Mubarak. Is he still president?
No.
I swear
No.
I heard his name recently.
Mubarak?
Mubarak, yeah.
Mubarak is pronounced.
Mubarak. Okay. Mubarak.
Mubarak. Oh, yay. So, today in 1984, like a virgin, hey, touched for the very first time. It goes #1 for 6 weeks
You sound just
from
like her.
Madonna. Have you seen what she looks like now? She doesn't even look like that
I don't
anymore.
want. Have you seen
It's
Madonna
creepy,
recently?
dude.
No.
Are you ready?
Dude, Madonna looks creepy now. It doesn't even look like her anymore.
Okay,
Like seriously,
here-
when you you gotta compare like
I'm
yeah,
just-
like a recent
I'm just
photo.
giving you a fair warning.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, fair warning. Let's find a recent photo of her. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little too much surgery.
Way too much.
Why does she looks like she's trying to be 20 years old again.
She looks like if Greta Thunberg and Hermione Granger mixed together.
It doesn't even look like her anymore. Like
No.
she had too much Botox and got her cheeks done. Like it doesn't even yeah.
Sad.
What did she do? Like she looks horrible.
Yeah, like just accept who you are, you know?
Well, look at her from back in the 80s to like now. I mean, I get like, Dolly Parton, at least when she did plastic surgery, she kept her facial structure somewhat close to what she was.
I mean, her face straight
You
up
know?
looks fake. Like it looks like she's wearing,
It-
a flesh-looking mask. That does not
Yeah.
look, that doesn't look real, does it? Like,
It doesn't
straight
look
up
natural
real.
at all. Like she looks
more Asian than
horrible.
anything
Like
right
Yeah.
like
Really
what?
changed
Like,
her-
she got
your
cheek
structure,
implant
changed
or
her
her
structure,
cheeks
right.
done.
there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she plumped her lips up. Yeah, it's sad. Like it's like Madonna was a beautiful woman.
And
Yeah.
I wonder if she thinks that
Did I
looks
care
good.
for all of her music?
I wonder
No,
what she thinks of herself. That looks good?
probably not that
Wow.
highly if she's doing all that to herself to try to look young still. She's like trying to like pull off like I'm only 38.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old is she now?
Let's see here. Madonna.
She's in her 50s or 60s. No, she's in her 60s now.
Gotta be.
She was born in '58, so she's in close to her 70s. She's 64.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's 64 years old, dude. Stop trying to look young. You don't need to.
Like, just go out gracefully. You know,
Yeah.
some people might not be able to do it, but
Hey, I earned every wrinkle I got.
I gave him a lot of those.
Many.
I turned his hair from gray to white, so and thinned it out a bit too.
Thanks.
Anyway, Alice, you got another one here in 1987.
Good old 87. Oh, look at that. 1987. Motley Crue's Nick Six overdoses from heroin.
Oh no.
No, I remember that one where that happened. Like, he actually died and was revived. And, like, the paramedics actually worked on him longer because he's like, dude, this is Nicky Six. I'm not going to let him die.
Yeah.
Revived him.
Good. And see, this brings up a really legitimate question, and I actually saw this article just last night, actually. And, it's supposed to be humorous, ha-ha funny, but it really brings up a serious question. There's this situation where somebody, like, in prison or whatever, like, he got a heart attack and he died, or he died one way or another, but then they were able to resuscitate him. But he's arguing that he should be set free because he technically has served his life sentence.
Yeah, because he died.
Yeah.
That's a nice angle. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There might be a loophole with that. He technically did die.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah, there's my life sentence. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Like, someone that clever, like give him a shot.
Yeah, no
Like-
kidding.
Like keep him under supervision, but, give him a shot. He might do something cool in the world for once,
Yeah, well, how long had he been in prison for, though, is the question.
I don't know.
To his life sentence. If it was only a year, then no. You gotta continue.
Well, if you die, you died. Like, if it's a day,
Yeah.
you still died, So,
Yeah,
old would he be,
no,
Glenn?
quite there.
why is there a 1-year-old in prison?
Well, Well, he said he died. His sentence is over. So how old is he then when he regains his life when he's saved?
He's not born again. He
Well,
wasn't
then he keeps serving
baptized.
your sentence.
He didn't get right again. Jesus, Dad.
Oh, there it is again, the response. I love it.
Good Lord, I don't even know you anymore.
Alice, please just continue. I can't take this.
No, I think that was my third.
Oh,
I'll do this one anyway.
okay.
In 1989, after 23 years of dictatorial rule, Romania ousted communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know.
Ceausescu? I don't have a clue. You know what? Let's see here. Let me try something here. /TTS this. If Discord works.
Eoxander said Ceausescu.
Ceausescu. Okay. Nicolae Ceausescu.
I'll take it.
Okay. In 1990,
Oh, my
1990, Lech Walesa was sworn in as Poland's first popularly elected president. I remember this guy.
Lech Walesa.
Yeah.
Walesa.
Kind of looks slightly like an old plump Mike Lindell.
Okay.
So. And then
Mike
1990 as
Lindell,
well.
like Mike.
What?
Oh no, he kind of looks like Tim Pawlenty a little bit.
I don't know who that is.
Well, this guy? Oh, never mind.
1990 as well, Paul Coffey became the second NHL defenseman to record 1,000 points, doing so in a record-breaking 770 games. Wow.
Damn!
Bro,
I remember him.
Dude, look at him. Like, he has, he can do the eyebrow stuff with his forehead wrinkles. You see that?
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of like a Tim Pawlenty meets Gavin Newsom in a little bit.
Ew, Newsom?
Meets that one guy? I can't remember the actor's name actually. Maybe like a younger version of this one actor. I remember him in being like he was like the main doctor in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. He was erasing people's memories.
No idea.
Kind of reminds me of that guy, like a younger version of him.
No, but do you see what I'm talking about? Look at his forehead wrinkles. Like he's like eyebrowing them. Like you know how have the raised one eyebrow.
Yeah.
But he's like
Right.
waving his wrinkles.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just weird.
Those
seeing
forehead
stuff.
wrinkles, you gotta love them.
And then 1992, Archives of Terror detailing police repression under dictator Alfredo Stoenseer and proving existence of Operation Condor, found by activist Dr. Martin Almada in Asunción, Paraguay. Operation Condor.
Boy.
Why does that sound familiar?
Make a movie or something like that. Something like that.
I believe so. Operation Condor. It was a U.S.-backed campaign of political repression and state terror involving intelligence operations and assassination of opponents. It was officially and formally implemented in November of 1975 by the right-wing dictatorships of the southern cone of the South America. I'm gonna have to look this up. Operation Condor movie.
Right. That sounds familiar too. I've never seen it, but I think I've heard of it.
Let's see here. Armor of God 2, Operation Condor? What? The hell? Oh, Jackie Chan? Oh, Operation Condor. Jackie is hired to help the UN find Nazi gold hidden in the Sahara. What the?
Nothing to do with
What?
the event.
What?
Yeah, that sounds just like right on that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh, okay. Well, it's a Jackie Chan film, so I'm no longer interested. That guy supports the CCP. So,
Yeah, he does, but man, Rumble in the Bronx was a great movie.
yep.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good movie.
Anyway, I think that was my three. Actually, no. Wait, was it? Yes, it was. So, right back at you.
I can smell the Vietnamese ladies at the nail salon cooking, and their smell of delicious Vietnamese food is pouring through the back room in at work.
Oh.
Anywho, I know.
You should go over there and say, sharing is caring.
I am going to go over there, and I'm going to whisper viscosity in their ears. All of them.
No, you should go over there with a plate. Be like, hey, you're communist, right?
Yeah, that'll get you food.
Give it. Sharing is caring.
Yeah. Hey, we lost to you. We lost to you, right? You know, you kind of owe us.
Yeah.
They're Vietnamese. They're not communists.
Well,
They're not Chinese.
Vietnam
They're
is
Vietnamese.
communist.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but
they're
not
from-
here.
I know. I'm making a joke.
Oh, a bad one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
When are
I
my
get the
jokes
joke.
good?
All right. Well, anyways, today in 1996, the St. Louis Blues right wing Hull scores his 26th NHL career hat trick. Oh, damn! To reach 500 career goals in a 7-4 win over the LA Kings. Fuck you, LA.
Damn.
Hey, hold on, hold on.
What? Well, I'm not saying fuck you, Dad. I'm saying fuck LA.
Well, I agree with that.
You're lucky I'm a Ducks
With
fan.
with Father Bobby Hull, first father-son combo to each record to each get a record of 500 goals. Damn!
That's cool.
I remember this. That was a huge deal. I remember watching this game too, because and he got a hat trick. And a hat trick is when you get 3 goals in one game,
Yep.
and then everybody with a hat just throws it onto the ice rink. If you remember me telling you this
Yep.
once upon a time, but yeah, that's a hat
Yep.
trick.
I just did a
So
hat trick.
basically, you get 3 goals in one game. It's like a turkey in bowling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
it's a big deal to get a hat trick in a game. I've been to a game where a hat trick happened, and I was like,
There we go. I just did a hat
yeah, it was awesome. Of course you did.
Anyway,
Anywho, hey, scroll up a little for a second there. Oh, I'm gonna do that one, Prodigy. But hey, what was that? Oh,
which one?
here we go. 1997, Acteal Massacre. Attendees at a prayer meeting of Roman Catholic activists for indigenous causes in a small village of Acteal in the Mexican state of Chiapas are massacred by paramilitary forces.
I remember hearing about
How many-
this.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
The small
yeah,
town
I
just
actually
got-
heard about this too.
yeah. They rolled into a small town and just laid everyone out.
Yeah, and there was it was like a little, church thing going on, trying to, whatever.
Yeah, Acteal Massacre.
Oh, was that when they
Yeah, how many
rolled the
died in
car
that?
full of American? I can't remember what it was.
No.
Don't remember
Yeah,
what
well,
it
they're
was.
Roman
No,
Catholic,
they
but
literally rolled up. They literally rolled up into a town while there was some kind of religious something going on, and just laid everyone out with a machine gun. It says
Yeah,
the
they
Acteal
just
Massacre was a
killed 'em.
massacre of 45 people attending a prayer meeting of Catholic indigenous townspeople, including a number of children and pregnant women who were members of the pacifist group Las Avejas in the small village of Acteal in the municipality of Chinalho in the Mexican state of Chiapas. So.
yeah,
Why did they do that? Any idea why?
Yeah,
they did
Just
that?
because
it was
they're awful.
crazy.
Like, just people are just awful. Like,
Intimidation. They're
Right.
going for intimidation.
well, it's also Mexico. It could have been a cartel sting, like,
they're saying paramilitary though in it.
yeah. Well,
So-
victims in the a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, 8 months, 1-year-old, 46.
That's
30.
horrible.
These are all the ages, like,
Yeah.
awful.
Jesus, that's
For
not.
further
That's
reading on
neat.
this atrocious act, please refer to the underbar.
Put a link in the bar below
I
for
already
that
did,
if
yeah.
anyone's interested. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit snacks. We got in 1997, MTV removes music video for Prodigy's song Smack My Bitch Up from broadcast rotation. I remember that. Smack my bitch up.
Smack my bitch up. Bow. One down to down.
Yeah. He died too, that singer, apparently from Prodigy, a few years back, I think he passed away.
2019, suicide, you're right, at the age of 49.
Yep.
Huh.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're going to
Yeah.
move on up here. More from 97.
Woo!
Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding pre-record a show to air on Fox on February 5th.
Oh, this is pre kneecapping her.
Ah,
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
happened? Kneecap?
Yeah.
No. Actually, wait.
Is that before?
That happened earlier. No, yeah, this is so Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding actually did a show together after she got kneecapped by Tanya Harding.
That's wild.
Huh.
No, yeah. See, find out when the Nancy Kerrigan
Yeah.
thing was, because
Nancy
I could have
Kerrigan.
sworn. The kneecapping.
Let's see here. January
Oh, this
6th,
is rough.
1994.
So this is after.
Yeah. God,
Yeah.
That's wild.
Huh.
On January 6th, too? Oh my god, oh yeah, well, Winter Olympics was around that time. But no,
Yeah.
January 6th. Ironic.
And then also in
Oh, yeah.
1997, Scotty Bowman's Red Wings defeated the Boston Bruins 4-2, giving him 200 wins with Detroit and making him the first National Hockey League coach to record 200 wins with 3 different teams, also Montreal and Buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we got another Ballon
Detroit.
d'Or here in 1998.
Oh,
Juventus,
good God.
yeah, Juventus's French midfielder Zinedine Zidane was named best football player in Europe ahead of Real Madrid striker Davor Suker and Inter forward Ronaldo. All right. Then we're gonna do the split
Didn't we
here.
see though, like, didn't Ballon d'Or's name pop up though, like in the 1940s though, or something
That's
like that
not
earlier?
somebody's name. That's a competition, or it's
Oh,
some kind of
no.
trophy.
Oh,
The Ballon d'Or.
oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
like
sorry. Oops.
Ballon d'Or.
Whoopsie.
It is an annual football award presented by French news magazine France Football since 1956.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's an
I thought it was actually someone's. For some reason, I thought it was someone's name.
You really
Oh, I'm
thought
an
there's
idiot. And
somebody
I
out
think,
there with the name Balloon?
It's like a Cy Young Award.
Yeah.
you know what? I would totally believe it if someone's gonna name their kid Northwest.
Well, that's Kanye. You know.
Well, it was also Kardashian too, though.
Well, they're both brain dead. So.
Yeah, but people like there are people out there will name people the dumbest names in the world.
Yeah.
So like, I bet you there is. And I'm sorry, buddy. Whoever's out there, it's named Balloon or Ballon. I apologize. I wasn't trying to offend you for your name, but it's an awkward
it's
name.
not somebody's name, Alice.
Dude, I know. I'm saying if someone named their kid that
Oh.
though. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
That's right. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy. Gotcha.
Anyway, we're gonna do the split here before moving on to the next millennium. So, bloop. Bloop, welcome to the part 2. Miss Alice, do you want to start us off in the year 2000?
Actually, I wanted to start off in 1999. The Spanish Civil Guard finds near Catalud, Zaragoza another van loaded with ETA with 750 kilograms of explosives. See related event on December 21st. So that's the one that we were talking about yesterday.
Yes,
Like
it was.
that bombing of that building.
Yeah, ETA is the name of a terrorist organization or something. It's not meaning estimated time of arrival in this sentence.
Yeah, I know. I know that, but no, yeah, the ETA. But yeah, they found some more, I guess, explosives and stuff or something today too. So 'cause that happened yesterday because we were talking about in history yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh.
It says here ETA stands for Iskari ta Askatasuna, or Basque Homeland and Liberty, or Basque Country and Freedom. So.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a group
Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, so I guess they found some more stuff so this is still relating to the story from yesterday,
Yes.
from 1999. But in 2000 we have on this day in 2000 launched as historyorb.com. Yeah, so on this day.
Happy birthday to this source. You know, what we're reading off of right now, it launched on this day, 22 years ago, as a different name as historyorb.com.
And so now it's turned as okay. So
Yeah.
they wanted to put themselves in there. That's nice.
Oh, well, why not? You know?
Hey, at least he didn't
Happy
highlight it.
birthday! So this is like a birthday
Yeah.
in a way.
Essentially.
Yeah, it is a birthday.
22 years, old enough to drink last year.
It's a birthday and a historical event for them, I guess.
Well,
That's
for
cool.
them, yeah. You know, and I'd say why not? You know,
For
it's really
them.
cool.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Live when in Rome.
And this guy
All
looks
right.
like
so we-
this guy looks like we just saw The Fifth Element. Like I saw it again
Yeah.
this past Friday with Doom Guy.
Yeah.
And this guy, he looks just like one of the characters with a weird hat. You know.
I know who you're thinking. I can't think of the character, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But he had like a
Looks a little bit
yarmulke. He had a yarmulke type thing, but it was like a step
No,
pyramid.
you're talking. Are you talking about Ian Holmes? Ian Holmes, the
Hold
actor.
on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Fifth Element hat.
Ian Holmes, because he was the priest that like greets
Yeah.
Lilu. Yeah, that's Ian Holmes.
Yeah, he looks like
Oh, are you talking about the?
I'm talking specifically about this hat. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. Well, oh, his.
Kind of see that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like a yarmulke,
Oh, no, that's
but
not
it's a
Ian
step
Holmes.
pyramid
Yeah.
yarmulke.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, that's
he
his.
kinda looks
That's
like
his
that.
underling.
Like he looks like a mixture between the two characters. Sorry, I just had to bring that up. So
No, there's not a problem. Like I'll just have to add this to like the hat basket of hats I need to send you.
yeah. Well, first and foremost, I need a hot dog hat. That's been on my list for years. I do have a banana hat though. So
Yeah, I know you do. I've seen it.
anyway,
Yeah, I know. 2001, we have. Oh, good God. We have Burhanuddin Rabbani, political leader of the Afghan Northern Alliance, hands over power to Afghanistan to the interim government headed by President Hamid Karzai. Or Karzai. Karzai. Karzai?
You were right.
Karzai.
Oh, Karzai's right.
yeah.
Karzai, yeah, Karzai.
So-
Yeah, okay.
so
well,
this
I
guy
don't think
got
I
power.
would. So I hope I didn't butcher that name too much, but yeah,
Actually, you nailed it.
Let's talk about
Burhanuddin.
this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who knows?
yeah, Burhanuddin.
Afghanis would know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I'm not Afghani, unfortunately.
neither am I.
So-
fortunately. So
Oh, I don't care. I think every country has a good quality, so even the Jaquas.
well, let's not push ourselves here. So
Yeah, we really love to make fun of the French. I'm sorry for any French people watching, but we just are listening. I'm sorry, but it's just there's certain names you guys have that were just like impossible to pronounce, so we just go, oh, je crois.
Yeah.
It's an old joke. If you'll have to go back to the earlier episodes to understand where that origin came from, but
anyway,
we
we're
love
gonna
you
move on
still.
up to 2003. The New York Knicks hired Isaiah Thomas as president of basketball operation. All right.
Isaiah. I can't let
Isaiah.
that stand.
Isaiah.
Great
Isaiah.
basketball player.
Yeah. And then
I don't know
2010, the repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, a 17-year-old policy banning homosexuals serving openly in the U.S. military, was signed into law by President Barack Obama. And I'm not going to say that was a bad thing, but look at the state of things today. And when you give a mouse a cookie,
They want a glass of milk.
yeah, when you give them a glass of milk, they're going to want somewhere to relax. And
Well,
then,
if you want to serve your country, I just say kudos. I don't care what you are, but it's when you get woke, it's the problem.
yeah, well, see, this is the stepping stone. Allow them to be open, allow them to do this, allow them to do that.
Yeah.
They always cry about this right, this right, this right, and all of a sudden now they're dominant. That's how it happens.
it's not that they shouldn't have to hide, but a lot of things I don't go out and talk about my sex life to people like crazily. I don't go, oh, so me and my boyfriend, blah blah blah, I did this.
But see, here's
I
the
did
thing.
that.
I'm not saying that they should need to hide. I 100% agree with you. They should not need to hide. But right here,
No.
banning homosexuals serving openly in the U.S. military. Dude, we should
But he
put a ban.
repealed the don't ask. He repealed it
We
though.
should put a ban on people revealing explicit, things about their life. Doesn't matter if you're homosexual, heterosexual, bisexual, pansexual,
Absolutely.
transsexual, whatever. You're not going in the military to proclaim what you're doing behind closed doors. You're going there to serve. So
Well,
we should not
technically, you're
allow
not- you're
any
not-
form of personal, conversation, in the
I think
military.
the
You're there
whole
to kill
don't ask-
people,
Yeah, well, I think the whole don't ask, don't tell thing too went into is when you're trying to enlist, if they just like going into a job interview, if you go you can't ask someone's sexual orientation
Right.
Oh yeah, well you can today, but
or
you're not
their
supposed
religious
to.
beliefs.
So,
I mean, that shouldn't that's where I was the don't ask in with, but at the same time, you keep that kind of stuff private,
Well, that's the point,
I don't go into too much
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I love everybody, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to move on into 2018. It says here Krakatoa, the world's mightiest explosion, but that is a past event here. It says a tsunami hit Indonesia's Sound Strait, killing over 400 after part of the Anak Krakatoa volcano slipped into the sea. So Anak Krakatoa means child of Krakatoa in Indonesian or whatever language that is.
Yeah, so yeah. This is like one of the little one of the sister brother volcanoes to that whole area because Krakatoa went.
No. This is what Krakatoa became. Anak Krakatoa is what Krakatoa became. Because it was. Hold on a second. Let's see here.
Because it slid into the sea.
Well, the whole island that Krakatoa, when Krakatoa blew up, went under. It sank.
Yes, it did. Hold on a second. I'm pulling up an image here. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. This is the perfect image. If it'll let me click on it. Come on. Stupid. There we go. Here we go. This is
Being a douche canoe.
It's being a canoe de la douche. Well, it's
Canoe
not.
de la douche.
It's not giving me a bigger image. Can you see it all right?
I can kind of see it. I see. It was like a sector of three volcanoes.
Open image in YouTube.
And then what? There's only a third of it left. Not even.
Yeah. So this.
It's only a fourth of it left.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find I can't find a bigger picture of this. Okay. So this is also. Why are they all small? Here we go. Okay, so here's Anak Krakatau. That is what erupted, this little island here. All this stuff at the dotted lines, that also used to be part of the entire island.
Oh, okay.
The thing exploded, and you can't really see that well here, but there's a chain of 3 islands.
Yeah.
It exploded so violently that you can see that all of these, except for the half of this, it's gone.
Yeah.
And then we have Anak Krakatau. It appears all the way out here. So that's what erupted and killed the 400 people. But that's after Krakatoa blew up so large, the entire island was gone.
And created a tsunami.
Yeah.
It's insane. Actually, there's a book. I've talked about this before, I think, with you. I think it's called 100 Balloons. It's about a guy who took a whole bunch of balloons up and then he landed on Krakatoa. And the reason why Krakatoa blew up is because I think him and some of his friends or whoever he was with, or I read the book back in elementary school, so I'm remembering from 30 years ago here, guys. But they said that there was it was an amazing diamond mine underneath the volcano, but if you took any of the diamonds out, you would upset the volcano, and the volcano would whatever. So.
So it was one of those
the
god of the volcano will be displeased if you remove his trinkets.
Yeah,
something.
well.
Okay.
But what happened I believe, because when Krakatoa went off, actually people on the west coast of California heard the blast.
Oh no, dude! Krakatoa, it exploded with such a violent. It could the shockwave I think went around the world 3 times.
Yeah, basically everybody heard it.
Yeah, and everybody heard. It was something like everyone within 100 miles. Got their eardrums ruptured or something. It was the loudest thing ever. Off the charts loud. We can't even decibel.
Yeah, not even the meteor that blew up over Sandisk, Russia, or whatever it's called, Tandusky?
The Tanuska event or whatever it's called.
Tanuska, yeah. Not even that was nearly as powerful as what that volcano did.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on up here. 2020, Argentine soccer superstar Lionel Messi scored his 644th goal for FC Football Club Barcelona during 3-0 win over Real Valladolid to break Peel's record for most goals for one club. Peel, 643 goals for Santos, 1956 to 74. So Lionel Messi, a really big name in football right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
look, review our weekly quiz.
Weekly quiz?
There's a weekly quiz. See, scroll down, it says that.
I see. Huh.
Let's not click on that.
As I click on it. Anyway, before we move on into Burst and Death's audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we'd elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to add had you been on the show? Start a dialogue in the comments section. I think we're losing the Golden Loon.
You are indeed. Have a good one.
All right, thank you for joining.
You bet.
Bye. Later, Pop.
See you later.
Love
Easy
you.
anti-birthday.
Merry Christmas if I don't
Merry
talk to you before
Christmas.
then.
Yeah.
And a Happy New Year.
Anyway, let's jump on into Burst Alice.
Oh, Jesus. We've got Diocletian. Do you know how to say that?
Diocletian.
Yeah, Diocletian. Oh, Diocletian.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Diocletian. Sorry, I just sometimes can't read. He was a Roman emperor from 284 to 305, but he was born in 242, died in 245.
No, he was born
What?
either in 242 or 245, and he died either in 311 or 312. So we don't fully know.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. See, I'm sorry. Like, my dyslexia is just like being a bastard today. It doesn't really come and go. It always is there, but like, I'm just.
Well,
my
I'd rather be dyslexic than less dick-sick. So.
Well, there you go. Anyways, but yeah, so he was born in 242 or between 242 and 245. But he was a Roman emperor who defeated the Samaritans in Capri. In Carpi. I'm sorry. He was born between 242 and 245. Born in Salona, Dalmatia, Roman Empire.
Huh. Ooh, Roger.
And yeah, there we go. We got Roger II, born in 1095, died in 1154. It looks like he was a Count of Sicily from 1105 to 30, and then later King of Sicily from 1130 to 54. Born in Melito, Calabria.
Huh.
Calabria.
I have no idea Roger was that old of a name. Huh.
Roger, dude, I could dig it.
Yeah.
Well, Roger's is kind of like an offshoot of Robert too, though. So.
I guess.
Oh damn! Look at that! Look at that wig.
Yeah. We got Jean Racine, in 1639,
Jean.
was a French dramatist, Phèdre and Athalie, born in La Ferté, Milan, Picardy, dying in 1699. All right.
So he was French. He was a Jacquois.
Jacquois.
Hello, Jacquois. Jacquois.
And we got Frank
Bon.
Kellogg, 1856, a U.S. politician and diplomat, was the U.S. Secretary of State from 1925 to 29. He tried to outlaw war. Kellogg-Bryant Pact Nobel Peace Prize, 1929. Born in Potsdam, New York. Weren't we talking about like outlawing war yesterday or something? Like I remember having a combo something about that.
It might not have been yesterday. I don't recall it yesterday, but it might have been when I hadn't been on. So
I
possibly
we were talking about something like outlawing war. I don't know.
probably like
think
maybe
Bob
I
brought
just
it
had
up.
maybe I had a stoner moment or something that day, or Anywho, so now we got 1858. Italian opera composer La Boheme. He did La Boheme or whatever. Tosca. Madame Butterfly. Oh, Madame Butterfly I'm familiar with. Was born in Lucca, Italy, or Lucia, or Lucca? Lucca? Lucia? Lucca. Yeah, Lucca. Well, he was born in Italy, but his name is Giacomo Puccini, I think. Giacomo. Oh my god, look at that mustache. Like, he has an awesome mustache. Oh,
He looks like a young Joseph Stalin.
No, you know who he also reminds me of? He reminds me of the guy who was in the Walking Dead. He had the Lucille, the bat with the barbed wire. He killed Glenn. But he was also, I think he was also the dad in Supernatural, but I can't remember his name. And he was also in the movie Rampage with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I have not seen.
But he kind of reminds me of him. Oh, dude, you need to see Rampage is actually not a bad movie.
Actually, I think I've seen Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage, like the video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but he's like the copy kind of guy, like, or FBI, somebody in the government, and he has like a 6-shooter or something. But yeah, he also like. Why am I having a blank on his name? Because a lot of people who actually might like watch The Walking Dead be like, "How did you forget his name?" Like, well, I don't know. Been a long day.
Let's see here. Walking Dead cast. Andrew Lincoln.
He was Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah, him. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of him. Like, if you look at his like forehead and hairline, and there's kind of like the eyes, like you'll see what I'm talking about. Like he kind of see that kind of carefree, like look. If you see a picture of him when he's younger, you'd see what I'm talking about. So, anywho, so we have Connie Mack born in 1862 to 1956. He is an American Baseball Hall of Fame catcher, manager, and owner. He had the World Series in 1910, 11, 13, 29, and 30. These are all the 1900s there for those of you who can't comprehend that one. Most managerial wins, loses, and games managed in Major League Baseball history. Holy crap. Philadelphia A's, born in East Brookfield, Massachusetts.
Yep.
So he had the most wins. So he had the most wins. Dude, his eyes look creepy in that picture.
Yeah, well, like, he has, like, brown eyes or something, so, like, you can barely see it. But, like, in the smaller picture, it looks like he has no eyes.
Well, yeah, like, when you look from afar, no, actually, if you zoom in, those aren't brown eyes. Those are blue eyes. They're icy blue eyes. He has, like, the same outer rim. You can actually see the outer rim of the eye. It's just the bushy eyebrows that get you.
Yeah, those are really bushy eyebrows.
Dude, like, that's like a mustache eyebrow.
It is.
But not a unibrow. But it's not a unibrow. It's kind of like, you know, those guys that do, like, the mustaches, like, and separate the part right down below their nose.
He has, like, an unkempt Hitler mustache for eyebrow.
It would be a double because, like, look at, like, if you add them together, he would actually have, like, a Sam Elliott mustache.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, it's your turn now.
We also have, if I can find somebody, David Pearson, 1934, a U.S. auto racer for NASCAR. Cup Series Championship 1966, 68, and 69. Was a NASCAR Rookie of the Year in 1960. He was also in Daytona 500 in 1976. Born in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Huh.
I have a cousin who has won the Daytona 500.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is not a very flattering picture. He's like, looks like he just lost a race or something. I don't know.
I think he's like my third cousin, twice removed, but he's related to me. But Kevin Harvick is my cousin.
Oh, nice.
I know. Interesting, right?
I don't know who that is, but cool.
Yeah, he took Dale Earnhardt's sponsorship after he died in you know, that one race, the Daytona. I think it was Daytona that Dale Earnhardt died in.
This is a conversation for Rhombus, like he's the NASCAR guy.
Oh, I know.
So.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to talk to him and ask him. But I know my cousin took the Good Wrench sponsorship, but then he went to Shell. I don't know who he's with now, but I think he's still racing. I just don't know who his sponsorship is. I would have to ask my mom. So
anyway, we have Steve Carlton in 1944, a U.S. Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher, National League Cy Young Award of 1972, 77, 80, and 82, as well as a Triple Crown of 1972, 10-time Major League Baseball All-Star for St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Born in Miami, Florida, he is 78 today. Happy birthday to this guy.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Why is his hat censored? Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't figure out for the life of me why his hat is always censored.
Fucked up. Why? Why would they do that?
I don't know.
But no, when you say Triple Crown, at first I was like, so he was a baseball player and he was also like a horse racer?
Oh, I don't know what the Triple Crown is.
It's a bad joke.
So.
No, it's a bad joke. So, anyway.
Ooh, you got, I've heard this name before.
Oh, Steve Garvey?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Steve Garvey. Born in 1948, the same year my parents were born. American baseball player from the LA Dodgers and San Diego Padres. He was born in Tampa, Florida, though. But he is 74 today. Happy birthday, buddy. Ooh, and we have Maurice Gibb.
Maurice.
born in 1949, unfortunately did die in 2003. He was an English rock pop disco singer, songwriter, and bassist for the Bee Gees. Remember Saturday Night Fever? Born in Douglas, Isle of Man. Well, born in Douglas in the Isle of Man, I should say.
The Isle of Man has the weirdest flag.
Dude, the Isle of Man, I can't remember what it looks like, but yeah, I know it was an interesting looking flag.
Yeah, it's
just kind of like simple and weird. It has the legs, right?
Yeah, it's the legs. It's just why?
Yeah.
Why is it just like 3 legs? Like, what the hell?
Why not? Dude, the Isle of Man, I've heard it's a beautiful countryside. I'd love to go there sometime. Oh, you got a good
Gibb
one.
In 1949, he was an English rock pop disco singer songwriter as well, and a producer. Bee Gees' Saturday Night Fever. Wow, I thought I was reading.
Wow, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was like the irony.
Born in Douglas, Isle of Man too. What the hell? Okay, so this is the exact same. I think somebody copied and pasted. This can't be right.
Maybe, but that's
Robin
interesting.
Gibb.
But if
No, he was a member of the Bee Gees.
yeah, so they did it twice.
But
yeah,
he was.
no, his brother died a year later though.
Oh, wait, Gibb. Oh, wow, they're both Gibbs. Okay. Huh.
Well, so they died exactly a year apart. Possibly. Look this up here, real quick.
2003 and 2012.
Okay, so alright, so same day but
twins.
years
They were
apart.
both born on the same day. They're twins.
Oh,
Maurice and Robin Gibb. They were
okay.
both born in 1949.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. I thought we were reading another glitch or something. That's
No,
weird.
holy buckets.
Wow,
That is interesting.
that was weird. So,
They both died on the same day. That's
this is
like
birth.
in their twins.
no, this
Well,
is
no,
birth.
no, but still. Oh, births. Oh, birthdays. I thought we were in deaths already. I'm sorry.
No, Alice, they're twins. They were born on the same day in the same year. They're
Oh,
twins.
sorry.
Maurice Gibb died on January 12, 2003. Robin Gibb died on May 20th, 2012.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought we were in deaths for some
No.
reason, but then I said happy birthday, and
Yeah.
so I'm like, oh, I had a moment,
Yeah, you had an Alice moment.
a momentary lapse of reason.
And we also have Ralph Fiennes, born on this date in 1962. He is an English actor, Schindler's List, and The English Patient, born in Ipswich, Suffolk.
He also played Lord Voldemort too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Lord Voldemort too.
Oh, I can't
From,
recognize
Harry
him with
Potter.
his nose.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, he actually does a lot of good movies. He's also a really good Broadway actor for like plays and shit. Like him and Patrick Stewart, who did Captain Jean-Luc Picard USS Enterprise for Next Generation. He was also like well known for his Broadway and play like acting. He's really good with like Hamlet, I think, or Macbeth. I think it was what Patrick Stewart was mostly known for.
There are 3 lights.
But yeah, they're. Oh, jeez. Oh, the baby. Who's the baby? Well, happy birthday, the baby. In 1991, American rapper and singer-songwriter, known for a rock star, born in Cleveland, Ohio. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Anyways, and we also have a 1993 Gabriel Medina. Medina. He was a Brazilian professional surfer. World Championship in 2014. Born in Sao Paulo.
All right.
Yeah. What's the last one? What's that 2001 for birthday?
Probably just like a prince or something
But
stupid.
it was blue, but.
High School Musical. Let's forget about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's jump on into deaths. Why don't you start us off, Lady Death? Now we're in deaths. Now we are officially in deaths, you crazy woman.
Shut up.
No.
I love you.
This woman is a crazy woman.
I love you. I always have. Alright, anyways, we are starting in 69 AD. Aulus Vitellius. He was a Roman emperor for 8 months, executed by troops of his successor, Vespasian, in Rome at age of 54. Vespasian, sorry, yeah.
I remember Vespasian.
Vespasian. Oh, so he got he was killed after 8 months in office or in rule.
Yeah.
Oh, shit snacks. We have in 1819, we're going to move way up.
1880.
1819 to 1880.
Yeah. Died on this date in 1880.
British novelist. Yeah, died on this date. But why does it say 1819 to 1880?
Because that's
okay.
She
Never
was
mind.
born in 1819, she died in 1880.
I was reading it
having another
wrong.
Alice moment?
No, it's my dyslexia.
Oh.
Like, I will read numbers, like, especially with numbers, I get them backwards sometimes, so. British novelist, Adam Bede, and then Middlemarch, Silas Marner. She died of kidney disease on her 61st birthday. So,
wow.
She was born on the same day and died on the same day?
That's weird. No, it says she was born on November 22nd, but she died on December 22nd. Wait, what?
What?
Died of a kidney disease on her 61st birthday, but she
What?
was born a month before.
Yeah. So,
What?
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
This is Chewbacca. This makes no sense.
This, I don't know what to do.
I don't know either. Okay, well.
Okay. Anyway, we have Franz Boas, died on this date in 1942, was a German U.S. anthropologist and linguist, mind of primitive man, died at the age of 84. Huh.
Damn.
And
Linguist.
Beatrix Potter, 1943, an English children's author and illustrator, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, died at the age of 77.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I love that book, Peter Rabbit.
It's a good book.
And she also drew, too, for it. Alright, so we're going to move to 1879 to 1966. We have Lucy Burns. She was an American suffragist, National Women's Party, and women's rights advocate. And she died at the age of 87 today.
Ah.
What else do we have? Oh, we have Chico Mendes. He was a Brazilian environmental activist and rubber tapper. Assassinated at 44 by rancher Darcy Alves. This was in 1944, died in 1988.
Yep. So
Yeah, born in 1944, died in 1988, I should say.
We have Samuel Beckett in 1989, an Irish-French writer. Malloy, Nobel in 1969, died at the age of 83, was born in 1906. Huh.
Damn.
That's interesting. I wonder if he did that intentionally with his hair, or if that's just natural. That's interesting.
Well, you remember how Jay Leno had that one little stripe for a little while?
Yeah.
It goes backward.
Yeah.
So maybe Leno did the backwards thing. Or no, Leno had the gray with the stripe,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, and also, what's his face from The Sopranos had something like that. One of the guys. So.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The old
I
angry
can't
guy.
remember. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Oh damn!
We have Joe Cocker, 2014, was an English rock vocalist with a little help from my friends. Cry Me a River and You Are So Beautiful, to name a few. Died of lung cancer at the age of 70.
Aww.
Yeah.
You are so beautiful to me.
Can't you see?
Can't you see? Alright, let's see here.
And that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. For your dose of past events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is 11 Mountain, 12 Central,
And 1 p.m. Eastern.
as well as 7 p.m. in Germany. For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
I am Who is Alice.
And you are you. And until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in news, we have a notable events, weather, and sports show coming up at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Anyway, whatever the case, until then, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Tune up! I literally
What
hit
did
my
you
mic.
knock over there, dude?
My mic. I hit my mic with my fingers.
That's awesome. Oh man.
What a way to go
Oh,
out.